I'm on stage right now. Hey, good morning. You're on the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. I am on from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Man, I was down here with the Southern Soul Steppers. You know, I invented the Southern Soul line dance myself. And well, I gave it the name. But hey. But I'm down here with this. I was down here with the Southern Soul Steppers this past Tuesday at their class. It was a terrific class. The class was very inspiring. Some of the moves they were teaching, I've never been in a steppers class. I was teaching these moves actually. You know, I've been to hundreds of steppers classes, but it was very interesting. It was really good. Hey baby, I miss you, baby.
Hey,
I'm on my way home, honey.
morning.
I'm on my way home, baby. I miss you. Tossed and turned all night.
I miss
I
you too,
really
baby.
didn't get good sleep. Baton Rouge, man.
You didn't get
It
no good
is.
sleep.
So what?
You didn't get no good sleep.
Nah, not at all, not at all. But I'm gonna come put this
Why? Because your wife wasn't there.
Yeah, you wasn't there with me,
Oh,
but
your box is on the porch, just so you know. But
the big
yeah,
one, the oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
the
fine.
great,
There because it's too heavy for.
fantastic.
Okay.
That works great. Hello all the
So you
viewers
live
that
this
we.
morning. What did you meet any particular people in there? Or you don't remember? What's the instructor's name down there? Do you
Man,
remember?
I met some of the people. I don't remember his names to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
I gave you the
But
flyer. So let me see. What's his name?
it I got in touch with him. I called him. I went over there. It was a terrific gentleman. He took me over. He took me where I needed to go last night. So
Uh-huh.
thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. What else? Remember, July 31st through August 2nd. We have until tomorrow if you're competing to get your ticket for $50. That's 50% off. That's until tomorrow. Go ahead and get it. We already in July. This is July 1st. So this is
Yes.
the last day of the 50% off ticket. Everybody, if you want to be 50% off, go ahead and get your ticket now. That's going to be in a competition. Come compete. Don't be scared to compete. We do this every single day. Like my wife says, Dr. Jeanette Holland, she says, do what you do every day. Do what you love to do. Come out. There's gonna be nothing different because whenever you're out dancing, people see you are looking anyway. So come out, have fun, have a fantastic time. It's only gonna be about 45 minutes to an hour, and you're not gonna be dancing 45 minutes to an hour competing. You're gonna compete 3 minutes and then move on unless you are in more than one contest. If you're more than one contest, then you're gonna be in the minutes that you signed to
Category.
be in. Right, but it's gonna be 3 minutes, so come on out, have fun, have a great time, enjoy yourself. Baby, I don't have I have one other laptop with me. I want bad to look at our viewer comments. Can you get another device and look at the
Okay.
viewer comments
Okay.
and see who's signing in? If you
I'm
have
trying
two
to find that
devices, you
guy
can go
name so
one.
I can give him a shout out, but we'll get it later. And I was gonna
If
tell
you
him
have
thank you for showing you hospitality in Baton Rouge, but I'll do it. We'll do that later. Oh, you said go on my Facebook? Okay.
if you have two devices, you can go one on mine and one on yours. And look, um, everybody, I am just leaving my hotel. I'm jumping on the plane to come back into town. I'm going to be here in back home for our Houston two-step set. And then I believe I'm picking back up on the road again, and I am going to San Antonio. I'm going to return home, do our Houston two-step set. After that, I'm going to return home. I'm gonna go to San Antonio. While I'm in San Antonio, go check out my son. Go to a class out there in San Antonio. My son's out there playing basketball. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, I'm trying to get some stuff.
This is only about you got about 40 minutes. Oh,
Um,
you on the shuttle or what?
I just got the shuttle. I am going through the airport. About to go through the airport now. I
Oh,
ordered
okay.
clear, and
The,
clear
the world
is probably,
traveler, the world
huh?
traveler Herman, the world traveler. We really traveling this month. We have 30 days until our event.
You said the
So
world traveler. You're funny.
for the world traveler, that's what you're gonna be this month. We both of us. 30 days
Yeah.
until our event. And we need Texas to come out. I was just thinking this morning, and we don't do, I personally, and I know Herman don't, we don't show up to your parties because we want something back. We show up to your parties because we come to support. But
Right. Right.
us too, we have spent thousands, thousands supporting people. We come to parties. I know I come to parties because I want to see the people. And but also because I want to support people. We have took
Right. Right.
plane trips back from where we was. We have caught the plane early to get back to support people. And so now we didn't do it because we wanted something in return, but now we would just ask for you to find whatever your reason is to come and be at our party, to go out of your way to support us. If you could get a table and you could bring some people with you, we're asking for that. But, we're just asking you to give back, not because we gave to you, but we're asking you to give back because of whatever your reason is to give back. And we have not been part of no clique, but we are part of everybody's clique. So we are part of everybody in Houston. We are part of Faces of Houston. We're not in the clique, but we're part of them. We are part of Ron Brown. What is the thing? Just Stepping. We are part of the Two Steppers. We are part of Darren and Tamika's. We are part of Jay Owens. We are part of Walter and Iris. We're part of everybody. I'm just saying we're not particularly clicked with anyone, but we are clicked with everyone because we are just clicked with dance. So we would love for you to get a small section and come and show your support.
I am here. I am just
Oh yeah, I was
sorry.
just saying what I was saying,
I'm
Herman,
here.
is that
No,
I
I
was
heard you. I
asking that.
heard you.
Oh, you
I
heard
heard
me.
you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to. I thought I booked my plane ticket. I guess I didn't. I'm about to book it right
Oh,
now. So
you
yeah,
want to get
I
off
thought I
and do
booked it.
that? Because I want you to come
No, no,
home
no, no, no.
safe.
I'm good. I'm good. We good. We can stay on.
Okay. Well, I
We
know
good.
you are the big multitasker, so I know you can do two, two in one. So anyway, I was listening to TD Jakes this morning, and I just want to say that the Bible said it is literally a commandment to be courageous and strong. So if I don't tell you nothing else, I want to tell you, and I'm going to listen to the rest of his sermon today. There were six things, but the first one, the Bible commands us to be courageous and strong. Have courage, and be strong. It commands us. It's not you should be courageous and strong. It is a commandment. So whatever that you need to be courageous and strong in, be courageous and
Oh
strong
man.
until your last days. What's happening, H2O? You okay?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm good. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing.
You all right?
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. I am just
Trying to
getting
make
my
sure my
plane,
husband
booking
is
my
all right
plane.
down there. Trying to make sure my husband is all
I'm
right down
good.
there. You all right, husband? Because I need him to be all right and get back home. I like him having a little break down there because I figure he come home with even more enthusiasm or whatever, and he come home even more excited about his family in Houston that who's waiting on him. And he over there trying to get his flight, I think. So anyway, that's the verse I have for you today. But of course, y'all know I got some relationship stuff for y'all. So, but I want to read some people's. Let me go turn this volume down. I want to read a few people's. Uh, Try to go on H2O's page. I want to read some comments from the other day. Let's see. Okay, let's see if anybody's on his page. Okay. Don't look like nobody's really on this page. So let's see. Make sure the volume is up. Even more excited about. Okay. Okay. So anyway, relationship stuff. Because that's what I deal with every single day. I have up to from anywhere from 7 to 10, 11 clients per day talking about relationship stuff. It's a lot of breaking up going on. A lot of the breaking up going on right now is Man, it's kind of crazy, but it's been people who've been together for a real long time. And it's the craziest thing that happens. A lot of times the women get get mad, they put the man out or whatever, or they break up with the man or whatever. And I don't know, they don't plan on maybe breaking up with him forever, or maybe they do plan on breaking up with him forever. It'd be like a divorce situation, is what I'm talking about. But the men go and leave. I say the woman might put him out or whatever, like, they might have a big fight and the woman might ask him to leave. Well, what's been happening is they get a girlfriend in 2 days, or they already have a girlfriend
Oh
before they
wait,
even break. Are you there?
am I back on?
Yeah, you
All
back
right,
on.
all right, cool.
You got your
I'm about to
flight?
hit you.
You
You
got your
said
flight?
what?
You have your flight?
Yeah, I got my flight. Yeah, I booked it.
Checked
I was able
in?
to book it.
You checked in?
Yep, checked in. Yep, checked in. About to go to security checkpoint.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I was talking about, did you have anything to say, babe, before I get started with my stuff? Anything else you want to say?
Um, Go ahead and get started, and then by the time you're done, I'll be going. I'll be all the way through security checkpoint and everything, and I will be able to start up on everything we need to when we get started. So go ahead.
Okay. So I was just talking about, what I've been seeing. There's different things as a relationship specialist. I'll tell you, there are different trends. Right now, what's trending is people are divorcing in long term marriages, meaning that people have been married 30 years, 28 years, 25 years, 22 years, all these things, over 18 years. They are right now getting the divorce. That's what's happening. And in these divorces, they are getting it's happening fast. So, like, they'll get into a fight. This is just a common thing that's been going on. They'll get into a fight and they'll break up. And typically, the woman is the one who, asks the husband to leave. That's typically what be happening. The husband leave, and either he already had a girlfriend,
You need the
or he
boarding pass, or
starts,
we need it?
or he
How do I do
starts
that?
a. Can you
Just
mute Herman if you're gonna be talking, please? Oh,
sorry, baby.
okay. Or he has a full fledged. He starts a full fledged relationship a week later, or like I said, or maybe he's already been in it. And then if you know anything about people, you can't even talk to people when they're in a brand new relationship that's in the honeymoon phase. Because when anybody get in a relationship and they're in the honeymoon phase, it's perfect. Because what happens in the honeymoon phase is people don't see people's flaws. That's what happens. That's the difference in the honeymoon phase and when people are out of honeymoon phase. The same thing is typically going on, but people don't see people's flaws. But most people in the very beginning of a relationship are on their best behavior because they have not been their nervous system has not been exposed to trauma yet. That's simply why. That's why people are on their best behavior in the beginning of a relationship. It's not because people are being fake in the beginning and then their true colors come out. Yes, that is part of it. People are able to, people are trying their hardest in the beginning. They're trying their hardest to be their best. But really, what's happening is their nervous system has not been triggered. So that's what I study. I study a lot of the nervous system work, polyvagal theory. I have a whole book about it. I wrote about it. Regulate and reframe. This is my book. Regulate and reframe. I may start having them again. So the nervous system hasn't been triggered. You know, something eventually things will happen because it's a relationship. You're being with another person, and a lot of times they're thrown in the fire in these relationships, like they probably live right back in with a person because they're trying to replace what they're used to. They're not naturally getting with that person because they actually really choosing that person. But what they're trying to do is the nervous system does not like change. Humans do not like change in general. And so a person who's been married for 18, 20 years, you know, they are used to being married. They are used to coming home to someone. A person who's been married for 18 years probably actually love being married. And so they are now trying to replace that situation. They're trying to get, back into a marriage quickly to to replace the old marriage. So they're not naturally necessarily choosing this new person, but they are choosing. Hold on, hold on. They are choosing to find the same situation that they had. Good morning, Grace. It would have been nice if you would have been on if you would have been on there with me this morning. But look, she said Grace said a lot of breaking up. One of my clients is super exhausted from a man who cheats, but she's going nowhere and he's not stopping. Yeah, and that happens a lot in counseling, and people come to me and they want to know what they should do. And one thing as a therapist, I don't ever tell no one to leave no one. That is not my job to do. And I don't understand why some therapists do it, but I can't say what's right and what's wrong with in every situation with a therapist. But unless somebody's beating someone, under my supervision, I would tell a therapist to not tell people to leave people. Because at the end of the day, if a person has been with a person for a long time and they've been cheating, they ain't going nowhere. I'm just saying they don't want to leave. They don't need you to tell them to leave. What do I tell them? So I'm gonna read this. I'll read this what Grace said. Grace said, I need to read your book. I've done nervous system work, yeah, but need to dive deeper. Yeah, I really I focus a lot on the nervous system because it's not just you reacting like consciously. Most of the time our reactions are not conscious. It's not even on purpose. Our reactions a lot of times are nervous system based, meaning
I
that
don't think I can hear you. Hello?
you can hear me. Grace is on here and she can hear me, I think. Yeah. Can you mute yourself until you're ready, sir? Look at her. Add to stage. Can you I can hear I'm on here. Can you hear me, Grace? I know you can because I hear you I see you responding.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Well, can you mute yourself until you're done with whatever you're doing, sir? Because you're making all kind of noise in the background. Herman, I'm gonna take. I can mute Herman. Why am I doing that? Okay, I can mute his mic. Are you ready, husband?
Almost. Hold on.
Let me mute you until you're ready. Mute yourself until you're ready. Anyway, so spot on. Some people jump right into another relationship by choosing to find the same situation. Exactly. And then a lot of times when you jump right into another relationship, and I'm not saying that I personally didn't do that too, because I did, but a lot of times you can even meet a worse person because you're not really paying attention to what you're doing. You're just trying to get a replacement. You're just trying to keep the same situation because you don't like change, you're scared of change, or whatever the situation is, but mostly you're trying to help your nervous system be comfortable. And your nervous system wants things to be the same. And so that's usually what you're doing. So, and Grace said her either. I don't tell nobody to leave either. Yeah, because I mean, they're not going to anyway. What are you doing it for? But I do have something that I tell people, and I will talk about that. And Grace said, I've had circumstances where it was mandated reporting for that person's life, but I definitely don't put myself in the middle of leaving or staying. Right. I mean, if somebody is abusing someone, then I'll tell them to leave. You know what I'm saying? But people are in really, really bad situations and they will not leave them. There's people who partners do crack. I got several clients like that right now. Their partner do crack. They say they're not going to quit and they still there with them. I got clients who their partners are complete raging alcoholics. They won't leave them for whatever reason. I mean, sometimes they still need the bill money. I mean, this is why I don't tell people to leave people too, because there's a lot to leaving people. Say your kids go to a certain school. You need.
You want any of this? You want any of this?
Huh? You need to be on mute.
You want any?
What is that?
From here.
Huh?
So.
Mute yourself, Herman, until you're ready. Herman.
No, do you want any popcorn? Do you?
I'm okay, babe. I'm okay.
Baby, I'm asking you.
No, I said no. No, I don't
okay, you
okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to stay focused.
Oh,
But
okay. I won't get now. Okay. Go ahead.
I know, but mute yourself until you're ready. Okay. And said all that. Why did you say the bill money when I was talking to someone, and that's literally why they're staying. Right. Because people, there could be a school. When you tell the people to leave, you don't understand their people's circumstances. People, kids can go to a certain school, and if they leave that person, they can't even afford to be in that same neighborhood. So, you know, that it can be so many things. You know, they cannot even probably afford their bills by themselves. So, we can't be telling people to leave. And mainly, I tell people, if you leave your husband, I'm not going to be there in the middle of the night when you lonely. I'm just saying. So I'm not telling you to leave nobody. I mean, I ain't, look, I ain't gonna take you out to the club every night
Dang.
or whatever it is that you need to keep yourself from going crazy once you leave. I can't do it. I got to be home with my husband who get on my nerves some days. No, I'm just playing. So I can't tell nobody to leave nobody. Shit, I ain't gonna be there. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But so that's what's streaming right now in counseling. There are different things that be happening different times. But right now, people who've been together over say 18 years are divorcing. And it's happened what? Okay. I don't know what to do. The pool man is gonna be in a minute, so I go. Oh, he already came? Okay, well don't worry, I'll text him. Okay, but that's what's happening. And it's crazy because the women
And
actually
one of
be
the
the one who
but one of the reasons why people leave after 18 years or 20 something years is because they have that last child in their house and they're waiting on that child to turn 18, so them will go their separate ways. They're doing whatever they want to do in the house, keeping it, a peaceful environment. And then what they do, they
right.
leave
But some of these
when the
people
child
still
turns
have
18.
young kids. Some of these people still have kids because you got to think just because people have been together for 18 years, it don't mean their kids are grown. They could have had the kids after they was together 8 years. Some of the
Right,
people
right.
got
That's what I'm.
kids, 2 year olds, 12 year olds, 14 year olds. They still got kids. Some of the people do. So but that's something to think about. Once people get to the situation where their kids is grown, they go ahead and do it. But that's not, and a lot of times that's not, the kids ain't grown still. You know what I'm saying? In some
Right.
situations they are. In one situation, one or two situations, the kids were grown and they did it. But this is why the woman ended up asking the man to leave. But what I want to say is, once the man leave, the woman didn't really want the man to leave. So once the man actually
Mm,
leave, then the woman tries to wants to rekindle the relationship
right,
because a lot
right.
of times they be asking people to leave because they are in a high, they're fighting and arguing, that type of thing. But a lot of these men, not all, some of these men maybe already have a girlfriend, but even if they don't have a girlfriend, they quickly, I mean quickly, jump into a full-fledged relationship in about a month or two,
Mm,
between 6 months. Okay, so then the wife be trying to rekindle it. In most of the situations, they all kind of like the same. So anyway, women need to think about it before y'all put these men out because I mean they be moving fast. And it's kind of hard to rekindle once they get a new girlfriend because they're in the
hmm
honeymoon phase. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Right.
They're in this honeymoon phase.
That makes
And in
sense.
this honeymoon phase, everybody is on their best behavior. And the reason why I said they're on their best behavior is because their nervous system has not been triggered, right? Their nervous system is relaxed because they have a new
Mm,
person. They're all into them. They're calling all the time. They're talking all the time. They're available all the time. You know, in the honeymoon phase, people don't see each other's faults. That's the difference in the
right,
honeymoon
right.
phase and the regular phase. They don't see each other's faults because they haven't found any faults yet because the nervous system has not been triggered. But believe me, as they continue to be together, the nervous system will get triggered. Yeah, it
Oh yeah.
will. It'll get triggered. They'll have reminders of their ex. They'll be going through grief. A lot of people can't deal with the grief. A lot of these people come with really bad habits and baggage, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to deal with it.
And
So
then
then, yeah,
that first stage past the relationship, first stage past the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase sometimes can either last from 6 weeks up to about 8 months. That's the honeymoon phase, what they say. Now, the first moment past the honeymoon phase, you come into the phase that's called the realization phase. That realizing your and it realizes your partner's faults. That's where most people are doomed at right there when they're on the edge about breaking up. And that's where most of the relationships fail soon after the honeymoon phase. That's I was reading about that, and as you was, as you do your therapy and you listen to all these out loud classes and books, Dr. Holland. Um, so I overheard a lot of this stuff, and I've been learning a lot when you're, doing your classes and your continuing education and all that other stuff, baby. So yeah, so
yeah.
that was one of the things. Soon after the honeymoon phase, once you come out that relationship honeymoon phase, like we was at man, we was once we got our honeymoon phase. I mean, we were at each other's neck, and I
Yeah.
love you. So, I remember we had some tough times, sometimes we did. But
We had fun
once you
getting to
get out
know
the
each other. Getting to know each other. Sometimes,
hmm
we did have a couple
and
little
if
spats getting to know each other.
and if you survive that, then that's when you know you're gonna be okay. A lot of
Yeah.
times, people they get into a quick relationship that month they know they shouldn't be together. So
My whole
in that
thing, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, babe. Go
in
ahead.
that so in that first month, they know they shouldn't be together, but what they do is they just be together anyway. So the honeymoon phase was really never there. It was just the stage of chaos, that form of chaos, or what you can say, dysfunction. So they just get used to that and they just end up being together and like just get comfortable with being in dysfunction. So that's like, when people get together and it's a month, and most people be like, some people like, I ain't calling them no more, but some people like, I tried, that's the only person I got. So when they force themselves to be in that, and that's when that moment of dysfunction comes, and they say they've never been in a honeymoon phase, and they're just used to chaos. And then sometimes that chaos can be addicted. I'm addicted to this drama. So that's why they tend to stay. And then when they break up, they come to peace, but they're not used to peace. They'd rather be in that dysfunction, in that drama, so they try to seek that person out longer than and overstay their welcome or their loneliness. Man, we had a honeymoon phase where we was really infatuated with each other, couldn't keep our hands off each other, humping like 5 times a day at 50. you know, we need to get back to that point. But
Whatever, man. Yeah, when we stop doing all this stuff we be doing, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
You, we both
well,
volunteered
hey,
for it. Look, we both volunteered for it, so I can't blame neither one of us. But
let's say,
it'd be
let's just say good thing you can't get back pregnant. Let's just say that.
yeah, for real, huh? Look, we
We
both
weren't parents too.
volunteers, so I can't say, well, you the one want to do all the stuff we do that takes all this time, because this stuff definitely takes a lot of time.
It does take a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of commitment. Um, every Wednesday comes so fast, so quick, So yeah, you're right.
Give a plug about our event.
Our event, the Houston prelims to the 35th annual world's largest, will be July 31st through August 2nd. We're gonna have on that Friday. We're gonna have meet and greet party. We're also gonna have a on Saturday. We have workshops. Chuck, James, Snoop King, Trina Allure, and I'm going to add try to get another special workshop entwined with that as well. Now we're going to go into our line dance party. Hopefully if we can get our altitudes together, we have another little special something for
So we're
everybody.
getting that together. That's going to happen. That's
So
going
we
to
have another
happen.
little,
So we are bringing. We can say her name. We are bringing Taylor down. She will be doing privates.
no,
She'll
but
be
I'm talking
doing
about
privates,
another,
and we're gonna do a workshop. We believe we're gonna try to have a workshop on Friday during the daytime. We haven't put that together yet, but we are looking to put that together. And so
then
y'all
we
ladies,
have, I'm trying to, and then another little special event that may be entwined somewhere.
We have another guy
Still,
come. Sorry. Let me put this plug real quick. We have another guy come, and we ain't gonna say his name. It's another instructor from Chicago, and he will be. His job will just be to get the ladies up and dance with the ladies. So, ladies, we are literally flying some people in to make sure that you stay on that dance floor all night until your feet hurt. I'm just saying. So we want you to come out and make sure that you get this experience. We are creating an experience for you. That's what it is.
anytime you can go down the road to dance with Chicago people, because this is the dance that you're learning to do. It's Chicago stepping. Anytime you have opportunity just to go down the road to step with Chicago people, you should take advantage of that.
Right. It's right
You
here
know,
right here in your state. You have the Chicago people right here.
if you're in Dallas, it's 4 hours away. If you are in San Antonio, it's 2 hours away. If you're in Austin, it's 2.5 hours in San Antonio, 2 hours in Austin. So it's just right down the road. So come on out. Um, this is Texas. We're looking to do something big. Let's put us back on the map in a positive way. Let's keep us on the map in a positive way.
So
We
let's
have,
finish your plug. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so we'll be having our line dance party. I'm hungry. We're eating. We have a line dance party. Once we have our line dance party, we're going to have our Step and Collective party with a beautiful and talented Grace and the homie Brandon. Then we go into a little break, a little 2 hour break. Then we come back and we dress like we're going to be on the Hollywood star, like we're walking like at the Emmys. You just put your best stuff on, whether that's jeans with diamonds, whether that's a tuxedo, whether that's your evening gown, the most sexiest evening gown you have, and the most expensive evening gown you have. Come take pictures. Come be ready for the ambiance. Come be ready because it's going to be a party. Be 45 minutes to an hour for the competition. It's the whole thing's going
Yes,
to be
it's gonna be
competition.
like
It's
I
going to
don't
be
like to come to competitions. This is a party. Go
it
ahead,
is a
babes.
party. Then Sunday we're going to have a brunch. Now you're going to have a swing out Houston two step somewhere in there. We're trying to make room, see if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but it will be for a prize. So I'm just making room for that. So if you're a two step or swing out person, come on out and get into the contest. First
So
prize, I
yeah,
believe, is going to be first first prize is going to be anywhere from $500. Second, about 500 $700. Second prize is going to be 250, and the third place prize will be a gift. So hey, come on out and you will get trophies. Cherry
that's on
Tucker
Sunday,
is
right?
being
That's on
is
Sunday, right?
trophies will be provided Saturday night. And so we're still I'm still getting everything together for the when the swing out and Houston two step will take place. Still getting that together. We will know by the end of this week where that will be when that will be taking place. Therefore, so Houston two step people come on out. Use swing out people come on out. Come on down. Do you have what it takes to win this competition? Do you have what it takes to win this competition? Um, what else? All right. So tonight we are having a what is that?
Houston
Houston
two
two
step.
step taught by the great Darren and the beautiful and talented Tamika Daniels.
They just
They're
won
glad
at ISDC,
ISBC. Hmm.
and they are just really
Yeah.
beautiful people. That's why I say we need to continue to bring. We need to continue to cherish the younger people, and they're not that young; they're like our age. But the newer and the younger people who are coming into this community, we need to cherish those people, and because they bring a new energy, they bring a different kind of energy. They bring a natural vibe. There's a fake vibe, which I don't got nothing against that, whatever. And there's a real. vibe that you can feel with certain people when they are just authentic. And when you are around Darren and Tamika, they have an authentic vibe to where they just care for people and love people. Just their
Right.
company is called, what was their company called? Because that was real.
Rooted in the community.
Rooted in the community. Right. They are rooted in the community. You can tell that is a genuine care. You can really tell when people are real. Yeah, I
They
don't know
also
about.
they
Mhm.
they
They have a
also
class
have
on Tuesday
another
night.
dance company as well. They also have another dance company as well that Darren just created. Big ups to you, Darren. I don't know what the name of the company is, but big ups to you, homie. Now,
They
we
have
have
class on
about
Tuesday night at Soundbox Studio at 7 p.m. So if you want to learn Houston two step, get over there. And they are very patient and kind. They're very patient
right.
and kind.
I
And I
learned using two
I
step.
learned something the other day from Darren listening when I
I
was in
learned
his
I learned
class.
it. I learned it in about a couple weeks. And I'll be
Okay.
doing it once a week.
I'm gonna
So
introduce the fifth topic. Lesson 5 is building. I know we're close to out of time. Building positive sentiment. So there's a thing in relationships called negative sentiment override. So negative sentiment override. Now that happens once the nervous system has been triggered to believe that to put the person on the defensive. Some kind of way the person nervous system has got on the defensive, meaning that they constantly try to defend themselves. They're most of the time they're thinking that someone's coming for them or coming at them. And so you can say any little thing to them. You might say, I love you. They take that wrong. Well, I love you more than I ever loved anyone. Oh, well, let's talk about the anyone. They take anything
let's
and
talk
run
about the
with it.
anyone.
Why you, yeah, like what you
That's funny.
comparing me to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, because their nervous system is overriding anything else. So we want to build a thing called positive sentiment override. So here's a question. What would change in your relationship if your partner felt genuinely appreciated daily? And so that's what we want to try to change this negative sentiment override. The way we do it is we create positive sentiment override. But people need to be willing to talk to their nervous system. You talk to their nervous system. Hey, let's do a reset. And the only way for you to do that is for you to show someone something different, though. Like you got to show something. You can't just say it. So, positive sentiment override is the habit of seeing your partner through the lens of goodwill rather than criticism. And so, this is a training. If you've done the other four, by the time you get to this positive sentiment override, you will understand how to do it. So, that's what it is. It is getting in the habit of seeing your partner through a lens of goodwill rather than criticism. Rather than seeing your partner coming for you, you will get to a belief that your partner has your best interest. But it has to be in action. You cannot trick your body. You may trick your brain to just trying to believe anything, but your body
Hmm.
knows. It's like you can feel the vibe. Your body knows when someone has the right interest, the best interest, but they need to show it. Your body would not believe false, lying things. But anyway, so it doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect because that's not reality. It means believing that your partner's intentions are generally good even when a mistake happens. So this is why I feel like when people get in a relationship, why are you with me? You can't be like, oh, I'm with you. I want to marry you because I'm
You're
getting old.
pretty.
Yeah, with that, you're pretty. Well, some people can be infatuated with you. That's okay, but it can't be like stuff like I'm getting older. I'm trying to get married because I'm getting older. Okay, that's not a good reason. That's why this woman was like, he won't marry me. He won't ask me to marry him. And after talking to that woman, I was like, you're not ready to marry anyone because yeah, because you just want to get married because you're getting older. You want to get married for all these fictitious reasons. You don't want to get married because you want to bring the best out of someone. You want to be in a happy. You want to be in a positive relationship. You want to you want to learn to manage your mood. You want to be a inspiration or whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, or you want to be with someone for the rest of your life. You want to build a life together. You want to get married because you feel like you're getting too old and everybody else is getting married. All my friends are getting married. I look stupid. You want to get married for the wrong reason. You are not ready to
Right.
get married. You and men, a lot of times men are better choosers than women. And they not doing that.
Mm,
I'm just saying. So
right.
anyway, but I'll put this on the thing, what is positive sentiment override, and I'll talk more about it tomorrow. But when positive sentiment override is strong, this is what happens. You give your partner the benefit of the doubt. Small mistakes don't become major arguments. You recover from conflict more quickly and you feel emotionally safer expressing yourself. But this is when the relationship is really a safe space. If the relationship is not a safe space, this could not happen. A lady was telling me how her man was cheating. She said, I'm insecure. And then, but her man was actually cheating. Well, why would you not be insecure? And she said she wanted to heal. You will not heal in a relationship that is not safe. You will not heal. It will bring the worst out of you. You will act a fool all day, every day. You will do stuff that you didn't even know that you could do. And you will be very disappointed in yourself. But it's because that relationship, the space is not safe. And unsafe spaces make your nervous system act the fool. So that's not reality. You can't grow high self-esteem in a relationship where somebody's cheating. That's not going to happen. I'm just saying, unless you outside of that, doing it outside that relationship, but you're not going to grow trust when somebody's cheating. Why would you do that? That's stupid. But anyway,
Right. All right. So let's go
well,
ahead and
you can,
let's go
yeah,
ahead
things,
and end
H
this
to
with
go
a prayer.
on. Okay, go ahead.
Go
So I
ahead and
put
end
this.
this with a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I'm at the airport getting ready to get on airplane and go back home to my baby. This plane
I'm
is
ready to
small. Look,
see you,
look how little
babe.
this plane. Look how
Go
small
ahead.
this plane is. This plane is real small. Look how I was like I had to duck to
We
get
can't
on
see
it
you.
when I'm gonna
Oh, you
show it
on?
right now.
Oh, okay.
No, no, not yet. You see how small that? Can you see that plane?
Yeah. I see it. Yeah.
That's very tiny. I was like, man, very tiny plane. Had to duck when I was getting on it. But all right. So hey, so let's go ahead and say our prayer. Lord Jesus, thank you so much for giving us what we have. We're here to give this time to everybody in the community. If this can help one person from making a terrible decision by hurting themselves or somebody else, if somebody's out there when they need somebody in their corner, let them know that we're here for them and we love them. We love you, Jesus. You are the greatest of the greats, the best of the best. Please give them what they need in their life. Only you know what they need in their life. And with all your abundance, with everything that you have for us, I just want to say thank you, Lord. And thank you for giving me Jeanette. That is my partner for life. That is the best thing that you ever done for me. Well, no, I don't know, say that. Giving me life is the best thing, but she is one of
For
the
real, huh?
best additives that you have done for me. Please give me the wisdom to lead her and her family to help in this dance community, do my part on this community in the United States on earth. Amen. We love you. And everybody, thank you for joining and watching our live. You have a wonderful day. Outro video later.
Okay, babe. So
Peace.
hold on. I'll see you soon, babe.
Good. Go Paris.
Spotlight bright on Texas, on the dance song tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step I shine. Yeah. Every smooth move got perfect timing. July 31st, the city's on.